The man fired a shot at the rabbit, but he didn't hit the rabbit. Instead, it caused oil in the swamp to gush out. A massive amount of oil burst out violently. The next day, the oil company's plane arrived immediately. The company offered $10 billion to buy all of the man's land. This instantly made the man financially free. He immediately called his son and told him to retire and come home. Because his son was overly excited, he almost smashed the bathroom. The whole family began preparing to move to the city, but the grandmother was completely unwilling to leave. No one could make her leave her chair. Out of filial respect, the man agreed to her request. In the end, the whole family set off smoothly. They soon arrived in the city, but their car was far too slow. A driver pulled up beside them and made a friendly gesture. They thought it was a greeting and waved back immediately. Suddenly, they realized they were going the wrong direction, so the son made an emergency lane change. The gang members' cars charged toward them in rage. The family kept waving happily, which completely infuriated the gang. They pulled out their pistols. The man immediately took out the rifle from his home. The gang members were terrified and fled on the spot. Soon after, the family arrived at their villa. They excitedly toured the house, but they didn't know they had already been mistaken for thieves. The property manager immediately called the police and went inside to stall for time. As a result, she was also mistaken for a thief by the family. The police arrived quickly. They surrounded the villa and fired tear gas inside. The daughter thought it was a game and kicked the grenade back. In the end, the whole family was arrested. They still had no idea what was going on and thought they were being photographed. Fortunately, the police confirmed they were the rightful owners. The property manager was fired, but the man wasn't angry. He even hired her as a housekeeper. The first thing she did after taking the job was to find the man a partner. The housekeeper was highly motivated. She immediately went to ask the man's son. The son told her all of his father's preferences. However, their conversation was overheard by a salesman outside. He immediately contacted his girlfriend and told her to apply as the daughter's private tutor. Her mission was to seduce the man, marry him, and swindle his fortune. However, the man refused to date her. He felt they didn't know each other well enough. Soon, the man's birthday arrived. He held a grand banquet. The tutor came up with a new plan. She waited on the daughter's usual path and pretended to cry against the door. When the daughter asked what was wrong, she claimed she was secretly in love with the man. She said she hadn't gone public because she feared the daughter's disapproval. The daughter knew how much her father cared for her and felt she should think about him too. Then the tutor approached the man and said the daughter wanted her as a stepmother. Hearing this, the man immediately went to ask his daughter. The daughter indeed confirmed it. As the banquet was ending, the man announced his engagement to the tutor. Only the grandmother felt something was wrong. She secretly observed the tutor and discovered she was dating the salesman. She immediately decided to expose the scheme. In order to seize the fortune, the couple sent the grandmother to a mental hospital. Soon, the wedding day arrived. Once they became legally married, the salesman could transfer all the assets. Just as the vows were about to be completed, the housekeeper and the grandmother drove a truck straight into the venue. They ruined the wedding. The tutor immediately told her boyfriend to transfer the assets. The housekeeper picked up a shotgun